Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to talk a little bit about, Balisongs, flipping, and unfortunately why you don't really see any flipping videos anymore. So I pretty much stopped flipping a Balisong. I know, it's sad. By the way, this I think is the Pit Viper. This is from T-Mania Knives. I've had this many years now. Awesome, awesome Balisong. Very cool, the little rock pattern in the back. Little modified tanto on this guy, and it's cool. It flips really well. I mean, it's a nice Balisong. But the problem is that again, a little off camera because it's too close. I'm gonna hit the table. That flipping, that hurt my hand, unfortunately. I have carpal tunnel syndrome. I don't know why I'm showing your hands. You can't see it, so you could Google it, images and stuff. But essentially. And I don't know all the details about it. I'm still kind of learning it myself. And unfortunately, this is way more common now. But you have like a tendon or something that goes across and it gets damaged, stress, whatever, tenses up. It puts pressure on a nerve, a main nerve for your hand. Causes, like right now, my hand is tingling. It's like kind of half numb. If I drop it down to my side, it immediately goes away. For some reason, it takes pressure off that nerve. But when I'm doing certain things, sometimes it's worse than others. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and like I can make a fist like this, but I can't actually squeeze it. I can't put pressure on it. It feels like my hand would explode. It sucks. It's horrible. It's very painful. It's affecting my everyday life. What it is really is it's getting more common because we have years and years and years of doing this and this, right, and this, and just with the technological age and computers, laptops and desktops and tablets and cell phones and all this kind of crap, we're doing all these micro movements constantly and consistently. Humans are not meant to do that. Something else random, if you notice, look at all the people who wear glasses now. When I was growing up in the 90s, it was rare to see someone with glasses. I'm not rare like an albino person or anything. And, albino people are cool. I have nothing against them. In case you're albino watching going, hey, what's Jeff talking about me? I'm just saying, that's a little more rare than people wearing glasses. But when I was growing up, let's say, I don't know, 2 kids in the class had glasses. Now it seems like 2 kids in the class don't have glasses. It's just one of those things where human beings are not meant to focus closely. Our eyes are not meant to do that. We are meant to look at something close and focus, look far and focus far away and back and forth. So we have people who are spending their whole life, decades and decades, of staring at screens, and it's screwing with their eyes. And so, generation after generation, our eyes are getting worse and worse. We're de-evolving as humans. And it's the same thing with our hands. Using these little devices like this, we're not meant to do this all day long for hours on end. So, talking to some people, carpal tunnel and like arthritis and stuff, this is super common. It wasn't as common years ago, but just because of our lifestyles and society, how it's changed, these are the elements we have now. And unfortunately, I'm falling victim to that. Flipping Balisongs, it's uncomfortable. Now, I like trainers, they're cool, but I like to flip a live blade. So yeah, occasionally you get pretty cut. And by the way, my hands are pretty cut up right now and beat up from work. So that's not as big of a deal. Like, yeah, cuts hurt, but they're, a little more rare if you're manipulating to moves you already know. And that's a lot of what I did. Was a lot of time I would just do routines that I know. And it was just fun. I just enjoyed it. And occasionally I'd try something new. And maybe I'd try with a trainer, maybe I'd try with a live blade, but those days are gone. Not only was it a time issue, you have to keep in mind when I started flipping heavy and I started making tutorial videos and I was doing flipping stuff all the time, I was a single guy. I went to work, I came home, it was just me, and that was it. I didn't even have Gus yet, my dog. So I was in the house by myself for like 1.5 years, 2 years. And that was an amazing thing to kill time. I got really into flipping Balisongs and I got really into trying peppers and hot sauce. That was just a chapter of my life. Now, I will always love Balisongs, but I don't have time to really learn new moves. I just don't. And even when I do want to flip and I want to just, play around, it just hurts. It hurts my hands. It hurts the muscles in my hands. It hurts my tendons. It hurts. So, things change and it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. It's just a hobby. That's it. I can live life without flipping a Balisong. But I'll do it occasionally, but it really is rare now. Like I said, if I have any kind of free time, I'm going out, I'm, testing knives. Here's a new Walmart knife. I'm carrying this and testing this. I'm using knives at work every single day, sometimes, for long periods of time, depending on what I'm doing. So as far as testing regular knives, yeah, I'm actually in a better position with that kind of stuff because it's more diverse than ever. Before I'd have to like, you know, do stuff at home, but now because of my work position, I'm physically required to cut a lot of stuff all the time, which is fantastic because again, it helps me test that kind of stuff. But like having time to just flip a balisong and try new moves, I just don't have the time. I always had intentions of getting back into it, but that's just what it is. I don't really have the time, and when I do have the time, it's just too painful. It sucks. Eventually, I'm probably going to have to get the surgery in both hands. They put an incision in here, and they put a tool in, and like comes back and cuts the tendon or whatever, like relieves the pressure. And that may not even be what it is. Who knows? I mean, I'm self-diagnosing. I do have to go to a doctor and see if it is carpal tunnel. I mean, it seems like it is compared to arthritis, but at the beginning of arthritis, it could be, you know, a blurred line. You could misdiagnose that and actually have arthritis and think you have carpal tunnel. But either way, it sucks, and every day is painful, and so that's why you're not seeing flipping videos. But I still very much do love balisongs and stuff. I am selling off still, you know, a bunch of my collection. We'll talk about that, you know, in the future. I still like them. I still like collecting them, but I'm just not flipping like I used to. And it sucks because these days there's more flippers than ever. I mean, it feels like there's tens of thousands of people who flip now. And there's so many new brands and so many new knives. It's just, it really is an awesome hobby. But for me, it's a hobby that unfortunately is fading away just because of circumstances. And that's okay. That's life. You know, things change. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to kind of talk about that, mention a little bit. I might make a separate video in the future. I do have some other medical things going on. It's kind of interesting because, you know, I know some people can relate. But I am trying to get healthier, trying to do the right thing little by little. You know, every day is a little progress and, you know, get to a good place because without our health, we have nothing. You know what I mean? So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video.